Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Radja with student number 7310231045. So, in today's video recording, I want to talk about speech act in semantics. So, I will start with speech act. Speech act. So, speech act is when we do something by speaking. When we talk, we don't just say a words, but we actually perform an actions. For example, when I say, "I promise to help you," uh, it means that I'm not just saying words. I'm making a promise. And then language is not only about giving information, but it's also about doing things. And then we will move to 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 three parts of speech act. It's locution, elocution, and perlocution. And then I will start with locution. From my understanding, locution is like what we means, what we. I'm sorry, let me repeat. Locution is like the actual sentence or words we say. For example, if I say like, "Please close the door," so the locution is just that sentence, nothing else. And then elocution. So from my understanding, elocution is like what we mean or our intention. For example, when I say, "Please close the door," so my elocution is making a request, and I'm not just talking about the door. I'm asking you to do something. And then for the last is perlocution. So perlocution is the effect my words have on you. Uh, if you hear my words and you close the door, so that's the perlocution. It's about what happens after I speak. So to make it simple, locution is like the words, elocution is like what I mean, and perlocution is what you do after hearing me. And then now this led us to a very important idea, doing things with words. When we speak, we are not only communicating, we are acting. We make promise, give orders, ask for help, apologize, invite people, and more, all just by speaking. In this process, the illustrator, I'm sorry, let me repeat. The illusionary act or our intention is the most important. It's the heart of communication. Sometimes the same words can mean different things depending on how and why we say them. And why we say them. Mm, for example, if I say you're standing on my foot, I might just be telling you a fact, or I might be asking you politely to move. So the words are same, but the elocution or the intention changes everything. And then finally, there are many types of speech act. For the first one, maybe request. For example, for request, can you help me? And then there is refusals. For refusals, maybe I'm sorry, I cannot. And then maybe for advice, for the next is advice. For advice, you should study more. And then for the next is warning. For warning, maybe watch out, watch out of the car. Then for the next is invitations. For invitations, maybe do you want to come to my party? And then apologize. Maybe I'm sorry if I was late. So each of these speech act has its own rules depending on the situation and culture. Knowing how they work help us to be polite, clear, and effective when we speak. So I think that's all for my understanding about speech act in semantics. I will close. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.